Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Momomakeup here. I have for you guys here today the brand new Dragun Beauty Face Palette. I'm going to show you how it works on camera, talk to you guys about it, give you my thoughts. So if you are interested to see me review this palette, then please keep on watching. Let's get into it. Alright everyone, let's discuss this palette here. It comes in this purple box. It says Live Your Fantasy XOXO Nikita. And then I don't know if you guys saw these in all of her Instagram and Snapchat stories when she launched her pop-up store. She had all of these Nikita dollar bills around and she put one inside the box for fun. Here is the face palette. Let me take it out of the plastic. Here's what it looks like. Most of you know it is 3D, so you can see the face protrudes outward. This is the palette. It does retail for $45 on dragunbeauty.com. Here is a close-up look at all 6 shades. You have 2 contour shades, 2 blush shades, and 2 highlighter shades. Now, I normally don't swatch face palettes, but since there are only 6 shades in here, I might as well. Here is Femme. You guys can see I was already doing a little bit of swatching on my top of my hand there. And this is Surge. Wow. I feel like they're both equally as pigmented, but it's just harder to tell with Femme because it's a lighter shade, but Surge, they're both very, very pigmented. Now we're going to swatch the blushes. This one here is called T-Girl. It is the shimmery, peachy shade. And this is BB Girl. Nikita says it's Baby Girl, but she spelled it with 2 B's instead of the actual word baby. So there are the blushes. Not super impressed with the way the blushes swatch, but really you guys, what do swatches mean as long as it performs well on the face. Last but not least are the highlighters. This one is called Fantasy. And this one is called Silicone. So you guys can see there are all 6 shades that come in the palette. Now, as we know, Dragun Beauty only has 3 products. She has her color corrector, her perfecting face powder, and now she has the face palette, which is drop number 2. I'm really excited to try this out. I was drawn to this as soon as she released her campaign for the category is face drop. I knew I had to have it. I really, really, really love all of the shades in this palette. I think Surge will probably end up being too dark for me. I'm cool undertone, very fair skin, so I just want to make you guys aware if you have fair skin, you will get somewhat of an idea of how these might look on your skin. Also did want to mention that the shades in this palette are cruelty-free and vegan. Alright, I'm going to start by going in with my Pro Contour brush from Sephora. This is the brush number 79. I'm going to dip ever so lightly into Femme. I'm going to tap off all of the excess. You can see there is some on the brush. Okay, here we go. Call me crazy, but I'm going to go in with the slightest little bit of Surge, which is the darker contour shade. And I'm going to layer that on top of Femme just to see how it will look on my skin. You guys can see right away the pigment. A little goes a long way, you guys. Be careful with these. Now I'm going to try the shade BB Girl, which is the rosy pink shade, over here on this side. Going in with my Morphe M104. This is a blush brush. Definitely packs a lot of pigment as well. Let's see. Wow, okay. Gotta be light-handed with the blush, guys. Nikita did say in like all of her videos that she is like a blush whore. She loves blush, so can see why these are true to her own aesthetic. As far as pigmentation, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in and tone that down. Alright, let's go in on the other side with T-Girl. like T-Girl better. It's a little bit less pigmented, but I will say this, when I look close up in the mirror, it's definitely the type of blush with the shimmer that's in it that is already doing it now, exaggerate texture. Just be careful with that one. It is a beautiful shade. I feel like maybe if my makeup underneath was a little bit more fresh, I probably wouldn't be able to notice it as much when I look close in the mirror. Let's go in with highlight. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Let me just quick contour my nose. Okay, nose is done. Now let's just finish up here with the cheeks. I'm going to do silicone on this side. Oh yeah, guys, this is my Morphe M510. Oh, this is gorgeous. This silicone shade is gorgeous. I love it. It's blinding. Now let's go in with Fantasy on the other cheek. Fantasy is definitely a pink highlight. I really love all these shades. Let me take my hair down. Alright guys, here is my face fully contoured and highlighted. You have to comment down below and tell me what you think. I really like it. If you bought this face palette, if you're thinking of buying it, I totally would. I love the way the colors look on my skin. They blend it out very effortlessly. I don't think the palette looks muddy on my skin tone at all. I was a little concerned about that, just based off of some of her promo and her YouTube video that she filmed with her mother explaining the palette and demoing. Like, I just kind of thought there was a chance it might not look so great. But honestly, I mean, look at that highlight. You just have to go in with a light hand. You just have to be careful and work slowly. Don't try to overdo it, because I feel like with these shades there's no going back. So proceed with caution, guys. Loved this palette. Nikita, you killed it with this. Regardless of what anybody says about Nikita, your opinions of her, I do feel like with her products she stays true to her brand, her aesthetic, this whole concept of the chiseled contoured face. She's had so many plastic surgeries to become more feminine. So for her, she's putting things out that help her, you know, to be more herself. So I admire her for that. I think it's a really cool concept. Loved the palette. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another review of mine. Please, before you go, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, leave a comment, share this video with your friends, give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.